Hey everybody, I'm just jumping on here real quick, just for a short broadcast. It's based on a conversation I had with a very long time friend of mine named Christy earlier today. Christy and I were just catching up on the phone. We were on the phone for well over an hour, and I loved it. She's been one of the best friends I've had for a very, very, very long time, almost since I moved to Iowa back in 2000. I think she was actually one of the first people I ever met here in Iowa. So, we were catching up, and we got in a conversation that I want to talk about. Zacchaeus. You know this guy. He's a short little man in the New Testament that met Jesus. Well, Zacchaeus, the guy was short by his own admission. I mean, they said Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. He climbed up in a sycamore tree, so for the Lord he wanted to see. Alright, so you can imagine this scenario. Zacchaeus is one of these men in the Bible that is just kind of out there. Not very much is said about him, but there's one thing about this man's story that stands out. He wanted to meet Jesus. He wanted something. And that got me thinking. He knew he wanted to see that happen. He wanted, but the thing is, had he just gone through everyday life and just decided whatever will be, whatever it is, it may or may not happen. But Zacchaeus did something different. And Zacchaeus made the decision he wanted to see something happen, and he was going to do something kind of crazy to make it happen. He climbed up in a tree. And I can just imagine this short guy. And I'm not short. I never have been. I'm 6'1". I don't understand being short. My sister-in-law is short. Some of my friends some of the best friends I've got are 5 feet tall on a good day. So you know what they're like. I just kind of imagine Zacchaeus like this. So here's a short little man who has made the decision that he wants to meet Jesus. So he has to come up with a plan to make it happen. He knew that Jesus was going to be walking down that road. Somehow he found out. And he came up with a plan. And that's the first step. This story actually does have a point. Okay, so just bear with me. If you're just jumping on, I appreciate it. And I just hope you get some value from this. If you do me a favor and share it. But here we have this little man, Zacchaeus, climbed up in a tree because he found out that Jesus was going to be walking down that road and to going somewhere, and he knew that Jesus would see him in that tree. He just knew it. So he climbed the tree. And here comes Jesus walking down the road. Just walking with his disciples, and I can just imagine the conversation. Hey, Jesus, I'm up here. I want to meet you. I don't know if that's how it played out, but I know that he met him, and he just, hey, Zacchaeus, come on down from there. Imagine Jesus having a conversation with him. Jesus, get down here. I'm going to go to your house today. Well, what would you, if you were in that position, what would you do? If you knew you wanted something to happen, and all of a sudden it actually does happen, are you ready for it? I don't know. I mean, I've got things I want to see happen. I've got things I want to see happen for quite some time now. But am I ready for it? Am I going to do what it takes? Am I going to climb that tree? So I'm ready for whenever it happens. So that when I want to see happen actually comes to pass. Am I ready for it? Maybe you've been saying to yourself for 5, 10, 20 years, I want to get myself healthy. Maybe you're saying, hey, I want to start that new business. Hey, I want to go back to school. Let me ask you a question. Are you doing the steps needed to make it happen? And if not, why not? Are you going to climb that tree? It's not going to be easy. I remember growing up when I was going to visit my grandparents in North Carolina. I had to do something. I had to make changes. If I wanted to go exploring, I had to tell people. And I sometimes had to ask for permission, especially when I was growing up. You have to make preparations in order to make things happen. If you want to be a world-class leader in martial arts, you don't go into a class as a black belt. You go into a class as a white belt and you learn the basics so that when you become a black belt, you're ready for it. You don't when you decide to go to school, you decide to just you come up with a plan and make it happen. Make sure the finances are in alignment. If you decide you want to become a leader in a home-based business industry, you take the steps and you learn what do the successful people do. So maybe you're ready to make this next step. So I want you to think about that today. And I want you to reach out to me and let me know how I can help. And I want you to do me another favor. Down below this video, if you're ready to make some changes, if you're ready to do what it takes to make your life better, make 2022 your best year ever, do me a favor and put the word ready below in the comments. Just put it out there. I'm ready. Or just ready. And let's talk. I've got friends who can help. And if you want 2022 to be your best year ever, maybe it's time for you to take the steps needed now to make it happen. We have it's October 20th, so we have 6 weeks left this year. You know, a lot can happen in 6 weeks. In the next 6 weeks, we're going to have Christmas. We're going to have a lot of things taking place. Maybe 2022 is a year for you. But if you decide 2022 is a year you're going to make things happen, you need to start now to make plans. You can do it. I'll help. Have a great day. God bless. Bye for now.